Welcome
Alrighty,
back.
alright. Yes, sir.
We back.
We
Got
back
some new
at it
drip.
again. Okay, yeah. Peep the cowboy hat.
Peep the beanie.
Yes, sir. The beanie.
Whatever I got.
Whatever it is.
Alright, we back.
Alright. So, when was Chapo cut again? When starting this off? Let me see. You have the paper. I mean, it says here he was caught in January 8, 2016. But y'all said something about he was caught in U.S. soil or something.
Yeah, like he was caught on the U.S.
Location, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the last time he was caught on U.S. soil.
Yes, sir.
Well, his trial began in like November 13, 2018, and on July 17th of 2019, he was sentenced to life in prison plus 30 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he also had to pay a $12.6 billion fee in four feet.
Help me.
Four feature.
Let me see.
Four feature.
We finna find out what that means.
Oh God, we got-
FOR
Please hold.
FEITURE.
All right, let's check it. All right, the loss or giving up of something as a penalty for a wrongdoing.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
basically
he
just-
has to pay the
yeah.
government back for all the other.
I don't think that's like a little bit of money considering all the stuff he did.
Oh,
on
God.
like
But like, how much of
What
that
is
money
that?
was like documented? You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, honestly,
Because a lot of the money could have been undocumented for what he was doing.
Like tax fraud type shit.
honestly, yeah, but it's still like, I'm pretty sure the public was pretty pissed about that, cause
My
Like-
money.
yeah, like not even that, but like, cause the public, especially, they knew like all the stuff he had did,
Yeah.
or like especially the public in Mexico, they had knew all that. But also you know how we were talking about the corruption of the Mexican government, that
Oh,
probably
yeah,
had to
yeah.
have a lot of play in a lot of
With that
play.
boy Enrique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that probably their corruption in Mexico probably had to play a lot with the amount of money that he paid, because I'm pretty sure there was a bunch of stuff that the Mexican government didn't want the U.S. to know, so they had to like cover it up. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
see
that
what
was
you mean.
probably
So for like right now he's locked up. He's done for. He's canceled.
yeah, they locked him up. He got put away, but yeah, that's probably why it was 12.6 billion.
But honestly, for what he did, that's a little bit of money for
Yeah.
it. Like it's a lot of money to
like,
literally
To
everybody
just
in the world.
a civilian.
To anybody in the world, that's a lot of money.
But like
for him,
for considering what he did
yeah,
and all the
for like being
money
a drug
he made,
lord,
yeah.
So it says he's serving a life sentence at Colorado's Supermax.
Maximum security.
Man,
And he's escaped.
he gonna climb out. He
multiple
gonna
times,
climb out with his fingers, bro. Oh my
He's
god.
escaped multiple times.
Literally. What about his sons though? Like, are they trying to take over the?
The cartel. So basically, there's the guy who's in charge right now. His nickname is El Mayo, but there's like a bunch of beef with El Mayo. He's the head of the cartel right now, the Sinaloense or Sinaloa cartel.
Yeah.
Sinaloense. I'm thinking of a song, bro. I'm sorry. The Sinaloa cartel. He's the head of it right now after Chapo got locked up.
He got
But yeah, after he got locked up, his all his sons and stuff, their group is called Chapitos or Los Chapitos, something with Chapitos.
It's like
but
it's like a Mexican band, bro.
yeah, something like not a band, but
But yeah, you get the point. You get
yeah,
the point.
You get the point what we putting down. But basically, they have a bunch of beef, and El Mayo here's like they're enemies because they think they could Chapitos. They think they could run it better, but they have strong points that El Mayo doesn't have, but El Mayo has strong points that they don't have. So that's why there's that separation.
So there's
and
like
that
different
beef.
stuff that each person
Yeah.
or whatever
So,
they're
like,
good
the
for.
Chapitos, they excel in something different than El Mayo, and vice versa. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
So whatever El Mayo's good at, then whatever
They might not be so good at.
and whatever they're good at, then El Mayo might not be
Yeah,
so
they're
good at.
stronger in some things than each other. They're both like
They give like themselves each strength, you know? Like, how do I explain that? Like whatever they suck at, they're good at. Whatever they suck at.
it's like
Yeah.
something
It's
like
like
that.
it's like yin and yang, you know?
Yeah, that's basically what it is. But yeah, they just have a bunch of beef like that. Let me see.
Take that shit.
So right here it says so basically Chapitos were there like their thing is in Sinaloa State,
Uh-huh.
but they have like a bunch of they have like most of their like the main place of where they're located is in the capital of Culiacan, and it says, however,
Where's that? Where's
Culiacan is in Mexico.
In Mexico?
Yeah.
It says here he had about 12 to 13 children.
So I don't know if it's all of them.
He was going hard in the paint.
They believe he was married like 3 times.
Oh yeah, with all his different wives.
Oh, wives.
Oh.
Yeah, 13 is probably accurate, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Chapitos, what do you call it? Their birthplace is in Sinaloa State, but most of them stay in la ciudad de Culiacan. It says, however, El Chapo's sons seem to have much more sway and strength within Culiacan. So I guess it's like I was saying, I guess Chapitos, they're better in Culiacan with selling or whatever that they're doing nowadays.
Like
Or
pushing whatever they gotta push.
Whatever they do nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still cartels, so they probably still do
like drug trafficking,
and all that, and
Human
other
trafficking.
urban centers too. It says, on the other hand, El Mayo is believed to have maintained a strong hold on his rural networks and areas surrounding the capital city, which the Chapitos haven't yet been able to seize control of. So I guess they're trying to. Nah, I heard a crack, man. I'm sorry. So basically, I guess Chapitos, since they're the sons, like that's like, you see someone else like. How
Hello.
I explain it? Like, that's like if my dad, I don't know, like he gave the house to his best friend or something instead of like giving it to one of like me or my brother,
So
I would
they give it to somebody else like more random than who you think they would give it to, in a sense.
I don't think El Mayo is random. It's probably
it's
like the second in command or someone that he really had trust in. But yeah, I mean, but even if you're like that, even if you're the son, I would be like, damn, like you gave it to him instead of me, and I'm like
Like, I thought I was more
not
important to you
necessarily
kinda
not
thing.
necessarily the heir, but I feel like the right to have that.
Because he's my dad, you feel
Yeah,
me?
that's like, you're my dad, so I think that
You're not my dad.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be, or like the
I
son
should have what you gave
Yeah,
him.
the sons believe that they should have.
Yeah.
They should finish what he started.
Yeah, like in a
Or
sense,
keep it going.
Yeah, like in a sense, like it was in their minds, it was already theirs, you know?
Yeah. Cause it's like we should have got that instead of him, even though like he's been doing all this stuff with you, but like it still should have been ours.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah.
what are his sons doing now? Do you just
they still trapping.
They
I
just
think.
trapping
They
it,
just
bro?
They
they
keep
trying
it
to push it
going.
while El Chapo up there in the pen?
Yeah, but they're trying to take back the part
The part that was took out.
yeah. So
So
I
they're
guess,
trying to make it whole again instead of two separate things.
I think that's what it. I think it's like two separate things because they stay in like Culiacan and everything. So that's where they start, like they're really strong at pushing and then he's better at pushing in like the state capital surrounding all that.
Right.
And in rural areas where they're better at pushing in urban areas.
Uh-huh.
But they want to start pushing towards where El Mayo's pushing.
They
That's
wanna
why they
push
have that
everywhere.
beef. Yeah.
They want
That's why they
the
have
entire
that
board,
beef.
bro.
And so basically they're enemies, even though I don't know, like that's kind of stupid because El Mayo knows it, what do you call it? That's Chapo's like kids and all that.
Yeah.
But like he's still I don't think he's.
Why you
tryna-
pick a podcast on cartels, bro?
Bro.
I don't think he's trying to like bring it to a cease, even though he knows that those are his kids.
Yeah.
Like he's just trying to do his own thing, and they're just trying to take what's.
They're trying
In
to
a
they're
sense,
trying to start
theirs.
off what he already
trying to
already
keep it
made it,
going, yeah.
and they're just trying to keep it going, right? Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like.
That's basically the gist of everything, right? Basically,
Yeah.
right? His kids, his escapes, his life of crime, bro.
Yeah.
All his
Which is
wroongdoings.
A lot.
It-
His life of crime.
he did a lot, bro. Like what? Like when was his first crime? Like what? In the 1970s, 60s?
Where's the paper at?
It's right here.
It says it started in 1960s.
1960s, yeah.
He began planting marijuana with his cousin.
It all started. His life was downhill ever since, bro.
Ever since the 3rd grade.
Ever since the third grade, people treated me like I was a criminal because I killed somebody, bro. But all right, with that being said, everybody, we good? We out? Yeah, that's pretty much it. We wrapping it up. All right.
All right.
All right. With that being said, we out.